Hello and welcome back once again to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. We are of course looking at another figure from the X-Men 97 Marvel Legends Wave 2, which include Magneto, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Nightcrawler, Executioner and of course the Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor. Now this is an interesting one because Madeline Pryor, aka the Goblin Queen, was included as a tier level unlock with the Hellcharger, the Ghost Rider car, the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider car, HasLab project that didn't fund. And there were so many people that were annoyed and upset and disappointed that we finally got a Goblin Queen figure, we finally got a Madeline Pryor figure, or at least concept art of it and kind of prototypes of it, but the project didn't fund because the figure was tied with the project, and then boom, here they go, they release it as a single carded figure to do with X-Men 97. Now of course it comes with the little baby of Jean and Cyclops. No spoil. Oh, it's Cable, isn't it? Baby Cable, which is cool. And we've had lots of babies in kind of wraps in swaddles before. We've had like Hulks and did we have a baby Thanos? Yeah, we did. We had a baby Thanos, didn't we? But we've had a few babies, but this is a new one. This has got a new face and it's a lot more animated looking. She also comes with 2 effect pieces here. She comes with some additional hands, and of course you get the figure. Now, it's packaged quite nicely, it's on that retro card, but I have some criticisms if I'm completely honest. My first, most obvious criticism is the heels. I hate these heeled boots on female figures. They've been using them for years and years, and they're a real pain to stand up, and I don't actually know any Marvel Legends collector that are a fan of these particular feet. My second criticism is the cape. The cape is very kind of bulky. I mean, it looks aesthetically, it looks great, but it does take up a lot of kind of space on your shelf in your display because it's quite, space consuming. My third criticism, and probably the most obvious, is that her outfit does not match her outfit in X-Men 97. Now, you could argue that this was done on concept art. You could argue that they are trying to cover her up a little bit because of figures and action figures and toys and stuff, but it doesn't match the character in the show, which is a real shame. So she's very much covered up. She comes with these effect pieces which we have seen time and time and time again, but I quite like them on her. I like these green. Now I was trying to rack my brain and I don't think we've had them in this colour previously. I can't remember a figure that had this version of green as the effect piece, so they do work really nicely with her. And if you've seen the episode of X-Men 97 where Goblin Queen Madeline Pryor is introduced, there's obviously a lot of green special effects and powers and stuff, so they do work nicely, and I think just as intended, just on her arms, just like this, they do work nicely. I'm not really going to do anything with Baby Cable. I might use him in some action figure photography, but I'm not going to have her holding him or anything. I think it pulls from the actual figure. That's why I hate these feet, because they do fall over. The other thing that's kind of playing on my mind is the points on these capes are uneven. Now I don't know if that's a design choice or whether that's a design fault, but the points of the cape aren't symmetrical. Now the cape in itself isn't completely symmetrical anyway, so I think it's probably a design choice, but now I've noticed it, I can't not see it, and that's really bugging me. The legs are a little bit wobbly, and because the cape is quite big, you kind of have to tilt the top half of her body backwards a little bit. And of course she is built on that old female body. But apart from that, I really like the kind of pinky tinge. I love the hair. Overall, she's not a bad figure, but based on the character in the show, she's not an accurate representation. And based on the kind of design capabilities of Marvel Legends, there's not anything really new and exciting about her aside from obviously her head sculpt and her cape. But all in all, it's a Goblin Queen figure from Marvel Legends, so I'm happy that we finally got one, and that's the reason why I picked her up. And I'll quite happily add her to my Marvel Legends X-Men shelf, because I was gutted that we weren't going to get one with the Hellcharger after that didn't fund. So I am pleased to actually be able to pick one up and put one on my shelf, and hopefully we'll see more of her in the future. That's about it. Please do check out my channel for other 5-minute figure reviews. Of course, like, share, subscribe, and all those things. And I'll see you soon.